Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Hope that you're having a great day. Been a nice day up until just a few moments ago when it began to rain. I was able to get out this morning and do a little bit of grass cutting. And of course I got to hurting, had to come back in. But here I am. There's several things that I want to discuss with you today before I start talking about the video that I plan to do. First of all, this wall back here, I'm wanting to do some things with that wall that will kind of help to dress up the studio just a little bit. I have tried hanging pictures up there. One picture, if you'll recall, fell off of there while I was talking. And that was kind of funny. I also have hung some shirts up there from time to time. In fact, you see right there is a pin, and right there's the other pin, and that's where I was hanging the hangers. And I don't really like that. If you have any ideas of any pictures that I should put back there, I would like your input. Just put it in the comments, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you. I've been thinking about maybe putting K.W. Wayne up here and maybe Kevin over here, and maybe put some praying hands for good prayers. Some different things like that. I just want to dress it up. I want to keep it as basic as possible so that you can enjoy it, but at the same time not have that wow factor where you feel like you wish you weren't seeing it. The other thing I want to say, my profile picture, I have flipped them. The profile picture that was on DSR Chats, which was the NESARA points, I have put that over here on Good Day, Good Prayers. The black dog that you saw on here, I have put over on DSR Chats. So from now on Good Day, Good Prayers, if you hit on that profile picture and you kind of hit to enlarge it, you'll be able to read most of the points of NESARA. Now, NESARA was actually signed into law. It was a bill signed into law in the year 2000. The Alliance forced the issue and made the president at that time sign it. The reason they did that is because it is the important part of everything that's going to happen from here on. And so you can read most of that there. You may have to get a copy of it from somewhere else. Now, they tried to implement NESARA in 2001. This is the Alliance. But the globalists, the dark side, the deep state, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, Khazarian Mafia, the list goes on and on, all the demonic things that they're called. They went ahead and bombed a couple of buildings on the day that NESARA was to go into effect. There was $10 trillion that was earmarked for the American people on that day. That was supposed to go into each individual's bank account at that time. So you would have had a portion of that $10 trillion. And I'm not sure what that amount would have been, $10, $20, $30, $40,000, whatever it was going to be. Each person was going to have that placed in their account. And they went ahead and bombed all those buildings on 9/11 rather than to allow you to get that money, because they don't want you to have that money. As I have said many times, they have signed contracts to kill you. And because of the fact that they've signed those contracts, they don't want you to have anything. They want to have it all. They're going to take it all, and then they're going to kill you. That's their plan. Well, that's not God's plan. God's plan is that Nasara is going to happen. That's why he has brought President Trump here, because of the fact that he wants you to have the blessings of the greatness. Now, there is a bill out right now, and some people are complaining about it. They're going to be cutting Medicaid, they're going to be cutting Medicare, they're going to be cutting Social Security, but not to everybody. They're going to be cutting it away from the people who illegally have it. There's one person who had 4,000 Social Security numbers, and he was getting monies for 4,000 different people. He wasn't eligible for even one because he was still working. And guess where he was working? For the Social Security Administration. But he had figured out the system, and that's what he did. All of these things are going to be cut to people who are not supposed to be getting them. That's the situation. Those aren't going to be cut for the people who do deserve them. I'm almost 70 years old. I get Social Security, and I get Medicare. I don't get a lot of money, but I don't qualify for Medicaid. And the interesting thing about it is when my wife had her heart attack, it was $70,000 or $80,000 to do the surgery and the hospital stay. And then we've had doctor appointment upon doctor appointment, and as you know, she's not doing well. But the fact of the matter is that we didn't need Medicaid. We only wound up having to pay out of that $80-some thousand. We paid less than $1,000 out of pocket. And they allowed us to pay that $100 a month. And now we're 6 months out, and that money is all paid. I made a check out the other day for the last part of it. And so that's gone. I didn't need Medicaid, and a lot of other people really don't need Medicaid. But for the few that do need Medicaid, the low-income people who maybe are going to nursing homes or whatever, it'll be there for those people. Don't let the people in the media who are the dark side, who get paid by the dark side tens of trillions of dollars, to tell you that it's going to go against the good people. The people that are in the White House are considering the American people first. They're considering America first. They're going to take care of the American people. They're going to take care of America. That's why they have almost $10 trillion in investments coming into the United States so that more people will be able to work. These aren't going to be diddly jobs, $7, $8, $10 an hour jobs like you get from the Democrats. These are going to be jobs that are going to pay people $30 an hour, maybe $40 an hour, maybe even $50 an hour, depending on what kind of a job it is. And these jobs are going to be good. They're going to be hundreds of thousands of them, in fact, maybe even millions of jobs. There's going to be enough jobs in America that America's not going to have to worry. There's going to be enough insurance that America won't have to worry. Please remember to give us a thumbs up. And also, please remember to subscribe to our channel here, Good Day, Good Prayers. And please remember to subscribe to our channel, DSR Chats. Yesterday, I put up the first video, Life 1. It's called the Vietnam War era. And that particular one is the first one in the series of several I'm going to do about my life. And I want you to hear from me what I have to say about things that have happened in my life. Now, until we meet again, until we get to the next video, you have a good day. Good day.